Right, welcome to this week's episode. Thanks for clicking on the thumbnails or doing the search and finding us again for another episode of Minis and Motorbikes.
If you haven't already, subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Yeah.
Helps all the algorithms, everything helps us.
Algorithm?
Hey? Algorithms. That's it, that's the thing. Right, what we got planned for this week? Because last episode, we did the unboxing of the wing, didn't we?
We did.
Are we putting it on this week?
Yes.
Right. We're going to do that then?
Yes.
Right, have you got to build it yet? Or is it
I've got to put it all together. It's a bit fiddly, so it will literally be a whole episode. Now, I wanted to go into a little bit of depth with that aluminium bit of metal that I was cutting for the back seat support. But the bandsaw...
to stop it?
Yeah, the bandsaw was really, really cheap. It only did one cut. I went to cut it, and then I tried to do it, because I advised people saying you could do it with an angle grinder and a cutting... You can't. Well, you can, but it takes too long. So we go into that once I've got my other bandsaw sorted out. Then we do that. So that.
You've ordered another one, haven't you?
Yeah, that'll be in next week's episode.
So it ain't come yet?
No.
Okay.
So we do that in next week's episode.
It's always a delay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a nightmare. Yeah, but we need to get cracking with it because we want to get it done middle of March at the latest. But then again, if we're with the particular team we want, we can't use it our own car anyway. So.
Well, yeah, but we do need it.
Yeah, we need it finished.
Stuff and taking people around and all that.
Well, they need to take people around. It'd be good to have it as a show car. Then, if people want it their business, they can use it as a static thing, can't they? Yeah. And a lot of these companies, they sticker a car up, and it's just a normal road car. It's not actually a racing car. Well, it'd be nice to have a racing car and a proper racing car in the, on show sort of thing.
Oh, we're waffling now, aren't we?
I'm waffling.
Should we crack on?
We're Come on.
Right.
Let's get four.
Right.
Knees. Steady.
Oh, I trip over everything. Right, what are we doing? Am I just watching, I suppose, isn't I?
Yeah, well, I've done one. I've done one side already. So we do the other side. And then I reckon what we do is if we put the wing together, and then we can both hold it up to where it's got to go. We haven't got the screen on. It's quite crucial you've got the screen. So I've got the screen out of the cupboard, lock up, and clamp it all off, and we take that on. And then once we get the wing together and hold it on the back and work out where it's got to go, I'll explain a little bit more, because there's a trim that goes around the top of the back door, and you don't want to be pushing up against it. But because I haven't got it on, it could be a big cock up. So I'm sort of guessing a little bit there, but if you've got one and you want to put one on, you'll have all your trim and everything. So what you normally do is push it up to the trim and then bring it back about 3mm so it don't squeak, because it will squeak, it'll rub on it. And that's about it really. So shall I just crack on?
Yeah. I might as well get behind the camera now, aren't I?
Yeah, come on then.
Spare chauffeur at wedding springs to mind. Right, okay, right.
Yeah. I'm just going to clean your glasses. Right, now, the instructions are pretty good actually.
You mean to say you've read the instructions?
Well, I'll flick through them. Now, we've got 4 M6s to fix the sides onto the car.
Let's come and have a look at that. Where are they?
There, look, M6s.
Right, yeah, got them. And where are they going in?
They're going to go in the sides here to fix it onto the side.
Where are we?
There.
Oh, so that actually fixes it to the back of the...
So we have to, once we've got the wing together, that's why I want to get the wing together, so then we can hold it up and get it in position. Right. I've got the old spoiler on the back as well, so then we can get that
Are we keeping that on?
Yeah, it will do, I reckon. And then these riv nuts go in the side there, like that.
Right.
So we've got to drill them. But now the riv nut tool I've got is just a little kit I bought off of eBay, because I had one of the gun ones, where you squeeze them and they come together. Where are we? I think I've got one here. I keep walking away, but I can't get on with it. I don't like them. I've got one of them. That's the one I normally use. But inside when I was doing the switch plate, the easy access switch for the extinguisher and that, I use one of these little ones. So basically, you screw that on at the end of it. I can't see it, Mark.
Getting close.
Screw that on at the end of it, and then you use a number 5. I think it's an H5 Allen key to hold it in at the top, and then you put a 14mm spanner on that one, and then you push that into the hole, and you hold that with the spanner on there, and then you do the Allen key up, and that pulls it tight, and they work a lot better than the gun ones, I've found anyway. So we're going to use that, and they even give us a drill bit within the kit. So we've got 4 black caps, which is for the wing once the wing's on, and we've got 4 M4, I think they are, Allen screws. They're a smaller one. They must be 16mm, and they're for the wing. And then you've got 20mm or 20. I think they're 20mm. 4 of those with washers to fix the stainless steel angle onto the wing. I haven't done that up yet because obviously we've got to get that into position to put the wing on it. Someone told me, some clever man told me that you might have to bend that a little bit to get the screws into it. But we line that up, and then you line that up and then do the final tightness of them once they're lined up on the wing. So the wing's lined up in that little cutout. Right. Have I explained that all right?
Yeah. As well as you normally do.
Hey?
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah, so if I do the other one then, and then we can put the wing together, and then we can try it on the car. Yeah. And I was just going to tape I've got the wing screw. I was just going to tape it on basically with some thingy tape. My nose is running because it's absolutely chuffing freezing, and I've been outside all chuffing day.
It is a bit chilly willy tonight, isn't it?
Chilly willy?
It is a bit
fed up
chilly.
with it now.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to tap these out. Tap these out with an M4 tap. Because the first one I did, I thought they'd be all right to do straight away. But no, one of them decided that it was going to bind up, and I buggered the head on one of them. So, yeah, always make sure you tap the holes out beforehand. So we're just going to tap them out. Like so.
Because it's just where it's been painted.
It's just where it's been painted,
it's just got gunk and stuff
just
in it.
clean all
of course,
the gunk
when you
out
put
of
the
it.
screw in.
Yes, and what did I do? It tightened up and ruined the head on it. Because I'm an idiot. Just took it for granted it'd come out the factory like that, and of course, yeah, you know what happens when you, take things for granted, don't you?
You know what Fort done? When you looked the ad.
Is that the same as Curiosity Killed the Cat?
What, the band?
Yeah. Down, down, deep down, down. Is that the one?
That's not Curiosity Killed the Cat.
I think you'll find I'm right.
Curiosity Killed the Cat. They were like, hey, how you doing? Sorry you couldn't get through.
Oh, yeah. Right, anyway, yes, we digress. We've got these little gasket things to put on them. They're shaped to go where they need to go, and they're not very sticky, so if you bugger it up, you can peel them back. You've got 2 or 3 goes to peel it back. Of course, I haven't got any fingernails, have I? I need a guitarist, really, to peel those. Do you know anyone who plays the guitar?
I do. Yeah. What, do you want the claw? Do you want the claw?
The claw. So, yeah, they basically go where they need to go, look. So they're in there like that. Bosh. Then this one is shaped. There's a little squirrely, squiggly bit on the top there, look. On that side.
Where are we looking?
Just there. So then, and then that bit obviously matches it, look.
Yeah.
So don't pull them all off at once.
So they don't come with all that stuff on then, you got to put it on?
No, you got to put it on. So, yeah, so don't pull it all off.
And that's obviously so that things fit together.
Yeah,
because
that pushes onto the window screen. That's why I needed the window screen in, really, because then that pushes onto the window screen.
They don't rattle and vibrate.
No. Right, so that's them on, look.
Could have been.
Now we've got to get the aluminium bit on there. It's not a stainless steel, actually, it's not aluminium. So I use the longer M4s, I think they are. Did I say M4s? Because you've got plenty in there, look. And the shorter ones are for the wing, because obviously then they don't come too close to the top of the wing when you put them in. No, yes, no, yes.
Yeah, I'm just having a job trying to keep up with you. You're moving around and grabbing nuts and bolts and screws and
I know, but that's me though, isn't it? I'm always a pain in the
I don't know what you're doing half the time. There you go.
It helped if that lip weren't in there, because I can't see what. That's it. Let me start it up there, look. I was going to use, I've got a nice little screwdriver set, and of course I haven't got the right size Allen key in it, so I can't use that. But there is a Tarox one in there. I could probably get away with that to start it off. then we've got to figure out where they go. So where you go? Like that one. See if that'll do it. Yeah, it'll do that. It's doing it. It's not the right head for it, but it's doing it. Oh, sorry.
And this is to give the wing part as such something to go on to.
Yeah, so the wing slides into that.
Yeah.
And then you do the
of course, yeah.
But of course it's got a movable thing on there, so I've put it sort of in the gap of the sponge bit, if you see what I mean, where it's cut out. So I'm not sure yet. We've got to line it up. So really we've got to get the end of it, and then we can line it up on there. Then do that, and then once we've got them tightened up in the right place, across, in or out on that, so it lines up with the wing, and then we can basically put the wing together, and we can hold it up on the car between us, and then we can mark the screw holes, the fixing holes for the rib nuts. Yeah. Right. Yes. So there's the wing.
That bit.
Yeah. There she is. Let's see.
Like that bit.
See where she is on that. So that obviously fits in there like that. Oh, does it? Perhaps I got that one way around. Perhaps it's on top then. Perhaps it's on top. Perhaps it's that way around. No? Oh, I've got it wrong way around. That's why, look, you moron. So we need to see where those screws line up once that wing's on the thing. That's miles off, I think. Oh, I don't know. No, it's right. I've got that spot on. Huh. Right, okay. What these little black number plate caps look to go on underneath? Look, they go in there.
What? Where are they?
They go on there like that.
Can I see that?
You see that? Just there?
Yeah.
Come up right. And then obviously they cap off, but we're going to take it apart again, so I'm not going to put them on yet. Just want to get the wing together really. Then we see what we got. How does that sound? Sound alright? One in. What's that look like? Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, let's do this.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Used to be our favourite little thing, didn't it? Our little favourite little saying. Nope. Nope, we've all got the thing in there, haven't it? There we go.
What, two ends on then?
Two ends on.
Right.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's looking alright, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Right, good. Stick the windscreen in the windscreen.
The back screen,
Back screen, yeah.
Back screen so that we can...
Yeah.
And you've got to put the back screen in.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because it sits on that. That sits on that, you see? That bit of rubber sits on it. So it's not too far away from it.
Right.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, okay. But it's all right to just like temporarily put it in then.
Yeah, because I won't leave the wing on, will I? So it's just getting the fixing holes for it before we paint the back door. Yeah, so we stick that on there, look, and then we take that down, and then that should be somewhere near, shouldn't it? Then we can explain a little bit of what's what. Do you know what I mean?
Have you got to wire the when it's all finally finished?
Yeah.
You know, like obviously a rear screen has the old heater lines in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To demist it.
Yeah.
Have you got to wire those all in, or you don't have to bother with that?
Don't have to bother. Yeah, you don't have to bother. I think the heater wire is actually used for the fog light, because it's the right amperage. I think it's like a 30 amp.
Right.
And so because you've got a fog light that goes on the back there, so when it's raining, you turn it on so people can see the back end of your car.
Right.
years ago, if you're feeling a bit naughty, you'd turn it off. So people couldn't judge where you were when you were going to a corner in the wet. That's it.
So just a bit of the old fog tape.
Yeah. Right, the other thing is we're out in the wind a little bit because there's a trim that goes across there, and obviously I don't know how far it comes down, but you don't want the edge of that wing touching it because that'll squeak when you're driving along. It'll rub on it and squeak, I reckon. So it needs to come down a little bit. But I reckon the way to judge it is with the old wing on top is to get the new wing almost level with it. Do you see what I mean? Because it slightly kicks up a little bit, and then I reckon that'll give us the right distance. So then I'm just going to measure down from that crease there, look, from that edge there. Going to measure down so then we can get the wing in the right place then.
Right, okay. So what you got to try and mark that with something then, have you?
Yeah, well I've marked it, I've put the tape right on the edge of where it needs to go. So the edge of that tape is the distance down. So I've just got to measure the same down, which is 2.4 centimetres. I could really do with a tyre marker pen.
What's that look like then?
Well, it's yellow, tyre, it rattles when you shake it and it's got like a paint in it.
Does it look like that?
Oh, that'd do nicely.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, so we're going to mark that there, aren't we? I've marked it 2.8 from that corner there, just that edge there, because that's where I reckon the rubber is. But then again, I don't know where the screen actually has to go. I've got a feeling there's a 10mm gap top and bottom, and I don't think I've got the screen in the right place.
Right.
So I've allowed a little bit more.
Okay.
But I don't think it'll matter. I think ideally, really, you want that wing to be in line with this original wing, so it runs straight off of it. I think ours is just slightly higher than that. So, yeah, it's best if it's finished, the car's finished and do it. That's the best thing to do, but of course we're nowhere near, are we? So, wing on there, put the whole wing on there, and then try and do it that way. But then you had a massive, easy suggestion. It said just take the end plates off, because it's just the easiest way of doing it, isn't it? Which is right. So for a change, you're right.
And then we can put the end plates back on, and hopefully
it'll
bolt on all right. Well, it might be a bit easier.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there is one good thing about having this wing on the back. Do you know what that is?
What's the one good thing?
Well, there's two good things actually. Extra downforce, because obviously it's going to make a hell of a difference, isn't it? 133 brake horsepower. The other thing, of course, got somewhere to put a cup of tea, haven't we?
Somewhere to put a cup of tea. So it's a glorified tea tray.
Oh, too right, yeah. So then look, I'll mark that, just going to put the tip of it on there. Then those sits on the window, and then push it tight onto the metalwork. Still on our line. Is it on our line still? Yeah, our line's just there. So I'll just that one, and just drill it in there. The first hole was absolutely atrocious.
That went in lovely, didn't it?
First hole didn't. Made a right pig's ear of that.
Cut a treat, that did.
Right, there's my riv nut tool. It's bought off eBay. There's got a set of them. I think it was about 30 quid for like 4. I think it was 10mm, 8mm, 6mm, 5mm, 4mm. Oh man, all that one. So that just screws onto there like that. And it sets it onto there.
Right.
And you put your Allen head in there, which I think is a 4 or a 5. 5, H5 there, and then the spanner goes onto that. And then you hold that tight in the hole, and then you do your ratchet up on that.
Right.
And that sets it. That goes in there like that, look. And that spanner goes onto there, like that. And then you hold that with your thumb like that, with the spanner on there. Then as you tighten it up, you push in and tighten it up. Like that. And then it gets to a point where it's just then what that's done, that's pulled that in. These are better than the hand tool ones because you can get them tighter. The hand tool ones don't get as tight as that. You know, the one they showed you earlier, the green one. And then that just comes out. Like that. It's good, isn't it? we put the wing back together, we put it on, and we'll see what's what then, shall we?
Yeah, we'll off it up and hopefully fingers crossed.
There's them little kits, look, the little Allen, you know, the riveting up, they come in like that. There's a little kit of them on eBay.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, they're really good, actually.
Right.
Right then, I'll stick this back together and then...
build the wing up, we'll off it back on.
Yeah. Right.
You know
at the beginning I said that the longer ones go in the side ones because I was worried that they were going to come through and hit the top of that wing, that gap there.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not. So the longer ones do the wing and the shorter ones go in the side because when you've got the old number plate caps on, they're not long enough then. So you need the longer ones.
Because it's just a couple of mil.
Probably says that in the instructions. So Smithy, longer ones go in the wing, shorter ones go in the thingy, but you probably know that anyway, mate, because you're a lot cleverer than I am.
Well, he probably reads instructions, but we're trying to, you know, warts and all.
Warts and all.
Warts and all.
So just changing these over for the shorter ones, and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Now, we'll put them on there, Mark. We can put that. You put the sticker on there, didn't you? Straight, still.
I'm certain it's on straight.
It's not. There we go. Look, that can go in, and then we can put it on, can't we? Hey, what's that?
Terrific.
No, the trouble is, look. I've just put little swirls in it. Look.
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it, with like a piano black type thing. You only got to look at it and it's got a swirl on it.
So I should put it on then?
Yeah, let's put it on.
Right, get my end in first or your end?
Do what you want, yeah?
Yeah, I'll get mine in first.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Right, well, I'm in position as well.
Yeah? Right, just get one. I'll just get one bolt in and then I'll come round and do the other side. And...
Oh, yeah, I can see now. I was thinking there was quite a gap here now, but of course, because you took the glass out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you, it's really cold. Bloody freezing.
I know, I'll tell you what. Get this bolt in, we'll wrap this episode up, and thank you for watching, and we'll leg it, because it's Baltic in here tonight.
It is. There we go. There. Ready? Ready? Look at that! There she is! We've got somewhere to put a tea now when we're at the circuit. I think you could probably get away with that being a little bit lower actually, but I don't know. I think that's probably alright. Yeah. Yeah, quite happy with that. What do you reckon? Turned out nice again, didn't it?
Turns out not, yeah.
I'm going to have a cup of tea. Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
What? Looks alright, doesn't it?
It does look all right, and I tell you what, it's actually gone on. It looks,
It's gone what? Sorry.
It looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's all sort of married up nicely with the small one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it looks all right.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that's that week's episode done. Now we were hoping to do a few bit more than that.
I was hoping to get the dash and everything, but it's took a lot longer than I thought. To be fair. Because I was faffing about.
That was a bit more involved, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
We'll give us a better episode next time. So in short then, long M4s do the back wing to the bracket and the short ones do the side ends to the bracket, and tap out the holes first for the side panels, end caps, ends. Oh, it's too cold. My brain's all fussed.
It's freezing.
Yeah. And read the instructions. Yeah. Which you actually have to download off the internet. They don't come with it.
Oh, right. Oh, they didn't come in the box then?
No,
Was you have to download. Do you reckon they just forgot to put them in the box?
No, it's just the way they are. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I had to, because is it a drop link or something they call it? It's dropping the system they use, and you have to sign on to that site. But I managed to find them without going onto that because I didn't want any of that rubbish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. So.
Oh. And use a different drill bit and all. Use a better drill bit. A Q-Tech. Is it a Q-Tech Bosch Q-Tip? Or that's what I normally use, and I should have used that, but I used the one that
Use the one that come with it, which works.
It works, but it's not good enough really.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Right. So before we close off tonight. Tonight or afternoon or
this
morning,
episode,
whenever you're actually watching it. It's getting to that time of year now, isn't it? We're now end of January and April the season starts. I think it's around April the 8th, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sponsorship.
We need
this
sponsorship.
is where we hand our begging bowl out. If you know of anybody, or you work for any company, or you know of a company that wants to raise their profile a little bit and maybe want to sponsor the Mini, you can have the whole side of the car and the bonnet and everything.
Yeah, it's proportional to what money you want to put into it, basically. So the more money you put in, the more area of the car you get. I mean, we're doing rounds at the BTCs. I think it's only 3 rounds at the moment, but it might be more because of the Ginettas have left. So I think they're bringing another Mini class in, which is low, one down lower from this. So there'll be 3 classes of Mini. So it'll be the lower class, the Trophy class, and the JCWs. So there might be more rounds of the touring cars yet to cover that. Yeah,
because at the moment the calendar's showing Donington, Croft and Thruxton.
And Thruxton at the moment. So I think there might be Thruxton, there might be 4, there might be 2 at Thruxton. I think all the rounds that are at Thruxton, because there's 2 rounds at Thruxton, and I think the Minis are doing both rounds, Croft and Donington. But it might be more than that.
And if you cross over the touring cars, of course, touring cars are on ITV4.
It is, so
you get on TV.
Yeah, and it's is it Motor World as well? It's on that as well.
Yeah, there's a few channels around the world, sort of various channels.
But mainly, if there's someone who can help us find it, really, tell us what we're doing, because I've never had to find it really before. When I was doing other stuff, the sponsorship was there already, so I never had to find. So I don't really know what to do to find it. So if there's any marketing directors or anything like that of companies, or you know someone who can tell us how it all works, that'd be even better. That'd be fantastic, really. But yeah, if you want to sponsor it, there's I think we got a quarter of it at the moment, but we just need the other 3/4 of it.
Yeah. So just leave a comment underneath the YouTube video, or you can contact us through Minis and Motorbikes at gmail.com. And then we'll get back to you.
But we are going hopefully with one of the top teams. So there's we have got a bloody good chance of winning it. To be fair.
Yeah, rather than running it independently, we'll have the support of a
top team, and it's one of 2 basically. We got to choose from. So.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That's that out of the way.
Yeah.
That's that out of the way. Right. So we're going to go to the small screen now. This is the bit I'm getting good at. I'm not going to click my fingers now, am I? But as soon as I click my fingers, you know what to do.
What, Journey pops out of the bottle?
You know what to do. You know what to do. Here we go. Wait for it.
Right, square at the top, that takes us to last week's episode, and there's a little black circle at the bottom with the Minis and Motorbikes logo on it. That takes you to the site, and that takes us to everything we've done.
It does. Right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
See you next week.